Yo! So today we are in Santa Cruz. We don't have any particular plans today. We're just gonna be walking around, enjoying this beautiful February day in Santa Cruz. So we started off the day with some coffee at Shrine Coffee. It's basically in a church in the back, and we got the Spanish latte, which is basically just their normal latte with some sweetened condensed milk in it. The seating area at Shrine Coffee is very beautiful. It's a nice gardeny outdoor seating area. There's a lot of church statues and a lot of kind of like older people in the seating area, and we enjoyed the coffee a lot. It was not very sweet and the taste was great without any bitterness, so we highly recommend checking out Shrine Coffee if you're in the area. And around the Shrine Coffee area is also very beautiful. You get a view of the ocean along with a lot of the nice beach houses. And so now we are going to be heading towards the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk and see if there's any changes since we were last there. One of the great things about being a local in the Bay Area and visiting Santa Cruz as a non-tourist is we're able to experience more of the minor attractions. The minor attractions are just as special as the major ones, and being able to run into these small little nooks and crannies where we can see the ocean and whatnot in Santa Cruz is very special. Right now we're on the boardwalk and we're still pretty early. This is 11 a.m. so a lot of the places are still closed, but it does seem like the beach is a lot more dirty and there's a lot more trash on the beach. We think because it's probably from the previous storms that were here about a month ago, so a lot of the trash from the ocean washed up on the beach and they haven't finished cleaning all the trash yet. So the beach looks definitely very dirty, but the boardwalk looks very clean. After a nice walk along the beach, we walked into the Santa Cruz neighborhoods and arrived at Tramonti. It's an Italian restaurant near Seabright Avenue. And so we had lunch there in the outdoor patio area, and the outdoor patio area was definitely a very nice place to sit, and it was probably one of the things that we enjoyed the most about the restaurant. For the food, we got their shrimp wrapped in the I forget what the word is, but it's basically like a Italian sausage, and we also got the crab and lobster ravioli. So the food was okay. The food was definitely overpriced for what it is. The shrimp cost us about $18 and there was only like 5 shrimp, and you can see from the picture and video here that you barely get any food for the amount of money. You know, for as a total we spent about like $60 and for those 2 dishes, and so we thought the food was only okay for the price, and so we probably wouldn't recommend going there unless you're in the area and you're kind of desperate for some Italian food. Otherwise, right now we're going to be heading back to the boardwalk and try to see if we can play some arcade games before we head back to San Jose. One of our favorite things to do in Santa Cruz so far is just to walk around in the small neighborhood streets and check out the nice cute houses near the beach. It's a very beautiful day today. The weather is perfect for walking, so we're going to be walking towards the boardwalk through some of the smaller streets. Even though Santa Cruz is a beach city, it's relatively quiet here. There's not that many people here on the weekdays, and the people that we run into in Santa Cruz have a very good friendly vibe to them. So we enjoy just walking around and, you know, seeing people, smiling at people. And so it's a very refreshing kind of nice experience for us. We made it back to the Boardwalk, where all of the amusement park rides were closed. Apparently they're only open on the weekends from 12 to 7 p.m. So only the arcades and some of the games were open. We spent some time at the arcade, which is fairly large. They have a lot of different games. We were mostly looking for some Dance Dance Revolution type game, but they didn't have that. Well, they have, is that the same place? Oh, okay. So we ended up playing a lot of claw games. Claire won a little claw stuffed animal on her first try. And all the other ones were kind of scammy, so we didn't really win any of the other claw games that we tried. And so that basically concludes our short day in Santa Cruz. We really enjoyed the nice scenery here. It's very clean, very comfortable, and on the weekdays a lot of the stuff isn't open, but you can still have a very good time just walking around, enjoying the scenery, enjoying the beach, and having some food in Santa Cruz. The food in Santa Cruz, to our experience, isn't as good as the food in Monterey, California, but still, I mean, it's the scenery and the comfort here and the chill vibes here really make up for a good experience to visit Santa Cruz from time to time. And you know, this little trip of ours really makes a point that you don't really have to travel far in the Bay Area to have a good time. A lot of my friends and colleagues, they would be always talking about going to Japan, going to Europe, going to these exotic places, but I always try to get them to travel in California, because the Bay Area and California, there's so many different good places to go, a lot of little hidden treasures. So if you're in California and you have that itch to go somewhere else, you know, check out California before you think about spending a lot of money going to Europe or Japan. So that's all for our video. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.
Oh, no!